It's time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Friday, April the 3rd, 2020, brought to you today by the First Bake, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Rosary for Tina Villalobos, 89, of Muleshoe, was held last week on Friday, March 27th at the Ellis Funeral Home Chapel here in town. Tina died Wednesday, March 25th in Amherst. She was born July the 8th, 1930 in Glen Flora, Texas, to Jose and Joanna Gonzalez Castillo. She married Cruz Villalobos in Charlotte, Texas on May the 28th, 1950. Tina was a member of the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church here in Muleshoe for many years. She is preceded in death by her husband, Cruz, and her parents. Tina is survived by her 7 sons, John Villalobos and his wife, Amelia of Muleshoe, Raymond Villalobos and Erica Cuevas of Muleshoe, Theodore Villalobos, also of Muleshoe, Arthur Villalobos and his wife, Tiffany of Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, Ted Villalobos Jr. of Marianna, Florida, Michael Villalobos of Lubbock, Patrick Villalobos of Vernon, Texas, her 4 daughters, Helen Villalobos of Dallas, Heather Cardenas and her husband Michael of Lubbock, Letitia Cortez and her husband Greg of Wolforth, Rita Smith and her husband Brian of Lubbock, 6 sisters, Olga Woods, Emma Ramirez, Beatrice Suarez, Lupe Williams, Norma Castillo, and Irma Guzman. Her 4 brothers are David Castillo, Roy Castillo, Joe, and Pancho Castillo. Her 25 great-grandchildren and her 11 great-grandchildren, that's quite a family, survives Tina Villalobos. The family suggests memorials be sent to Lewy Body Dementia Association, 912 Killian Hill Road, Southwest Lilburn, Georgia, 30047. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. Please keep the Villalobos family in your prayer lists today. Well, the Bailey County Ministerial Alliance has announced that the Holy Week services are back on, but they're going to be virtual Holy Week services. So join us on our Facebook pages, Gil Lamb or Channel 6 Muleshoe. Also, our Twitter feed will have a link there, and also on the front page of our website, muleshoetv.com, all next week. Every day, Monday, April the 6th at 12:15 p.m. The message will be by Dr. Stacey Connor and music by Curtis Shelburne. Tuesday, April 7th, 12:15 p.m., message by Jeff Kaufman and music by First Baptist Church. Wednesday, April the 8th at 12:15 p.m., the message will be given by Tom Carter and music by Jay and Sally Messenger. Thursday, April 9th, 12:15 p.m., message by Sergio Leal and music by Radon Stanford. And Friday, April the 10th, 12:15 p.m., message will be by Brian Morris and music by the First Baptist Church. And so look for all that. MuleshoeTV.com. You can watch it live streamed on our website at 12:15 p.m. every day, Monday through Friday next week. Well, in the age of the coronavirus and social distancing, we are very lucky. We have 5 Area Telephone, as they have announced free Wi-Fi hotspots that they've installed by their offices. You can go to the parking lot between Bailey County Coliseum and their main office here in Muleshoe at 302 Uvalde Street, along with anywhere near their offices in Olton, Earth, and Sudan, and access free Wi-Fi off their new 5 area hotspots. Also, they remind you that due to the COVID-19 virus, they have closed their offices to walk-in traffic, but you can still pay in the drop boxes. The drop box there at the or the drive-up window there at 5 area. Also, you can pay by phone, 844-849-1515, or on 5area.smarthub.coop/paynow.html. You can do that online. Find links to all those on their website, 5area.com. So great new free Wi-Fi hotspots that 5 area is just installed here in Muleshoe, Olton, Earth, and Sudan. AA is still meeting in the age of coronavirus as well on Friday nights at the First United Methodist Church from 7 until 8 p.m. here in Muleshoe. Small groups. It's a small group, and all precautions are being taken in the social distancing age. Al-Anon meets at the First United Methodist Church on Mondays at 2 p.m. Come in through the south entrance. We'll remind you our video still is up on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and our website, muleshoetv.com, with Curtis Preston from a couple weeks ago. He is a Texas A&M AgriLife disaster assessment recovery agent, and he speaks about the coronavirus along with Dennis Fleenor at the end, answers a bunch of questions. He is the CEO of the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. And thanks to David Tips for inviting us to that Rotary program where we filmed it. Rotary has suspended meeting for the next several weeks, along with most other social gatherings over the size of 10. Parkview is, of course, still closed, as all nursing homes in Texas are to visitors. And you can access your loved ones inside by a virtual communication through FaceTime, Zoom, or Google Duo call to set up an appointment, 806-272-7578. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments, so please stay tuned. Take control of your First Bank of Muleshoe debit card right from your smartphone with the My Mobile Money app. It's customizable card monitoring and controls that help you manage your accounts. With My Mobile Money app, you can set interactive controls to help monitor activity and prevent unauthorized use. You can turn your card on or off, set alerts, and deny transactions based on merchant or transaction type and location, monitor and control dependent cardholder usage, receive notifications of possible fraudulent transactions, and take action. Deposit checks through your phone. Download the My Mobile Money app now at the App Store or Google Play. For more information, you can also call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South First Street. The First Bank right here in Muleshoe, offering the My Mobile Money app. Available at the App Store or Google Play. Call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South First Street. The First Bank, member FDIC. And First Bank reminds you, for their customers and employees' protection during the COVID-19 crisis, that their lobbies are closed. You can still use their drive-through windows, though, and also use the My Mobile Money app to access your account and do all kinds of things there virtually at the First Bank here in Muleshoe.
Leal's is the best Mexican food I've ever eaten in my life, and I've been alive for 10 years now. Hi, I'm Isla Reynolds, and I enjoy the phenomenal bean burritos, rice and beans and chips, and seasoning salt. I've been around and eaten lots of Mexican food in 10 years, and Leal's is the best, for sure, with the original being located at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas since 1957.
It's time now for the Muletrain news program on this Friday, April the 3rd, 2020, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. It's exciting news that you can now access your doctors and healthcare providers through the Muleshoe Area Medical Center through virtual visits. It will limit their exposure and yours during this COVID-19 coronavirus. It is called Blue Jeans. It's an app you can find in your Google App Store or on the app on iPhones, the App Store on your iPhone. And we shared it last week where you can find the links to those. You can contact to schedule your virtual visit the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe at 806-272-7531 or Muleshoe Family Medicine Clinic at 806-272-7544 before your visit. Download the Blue Jeans app. It's available on the iPhone store along with the Google Android store as well. It's called Blue Jeans, all one word with a capital J. Again, Medical Clinic of Muleshoe is 272-7531. Muleshoe Family Medicine Clinic is 272-7544. And, of course, call those numbers, please, if you're experiencing any symptoms such as fever, cough, shortness of breath, and you think you may have been exposed to the coronavirus. Do not go to the emergency room or to see a doctor. Please call one of those numbers first, please. Well, Dr. R.L. Richards did a message for the parents and students in the Muleshoe ISD about virtual learning and meals, and we shared it on Wednesday on our Facebook page, but we thought we would play you the audio here, so listen to that now.
Good afternoon, Muleshoe. This is R.L. Richards from Muleshoe Schools. God bless each one of you as we go through this crisis situation. I'm sure you're all aware that you've heard the news by now that the governor has closed school until May the 4th. And so it's distracting to us and also distracting to all of our community as we work through these difficult situations. We're going to try to make sure that we get assignments out to all the students and help you as much as we can as parents and as students to make you successful for the future. Our teachers will be sending out assignments. They will be taking grades. So be aware of that. And as we work through these academic activities, please know that we realize that there's difficulties in every aspect of our society right now. Our teachers want to encourage your kids, and we want you to have those assignments and send them back, whether it's by packet or virtually, and do it with fidelity. And it's essential that you continue your learning as we go through this situation. We also have meals that will be provided, and so we've changed kind of the scenario of how we're doing that. So the process of serving the meals is on Monday. We will serve meals for Monday. And then on Tuesday, we'll have some more meals, and that will cover 2 days. And then on Thursday, we'll have more meals, and that will cover 2 days. Those meals will be served at 9:30, and we will do them in the bus lane and in front of the high school as we did earlier. Also, please be aware that our city and county have been doing a great job keeping us informed. The mayor and the county judge have just done tremendous. We have weekly meetings that indicate what is going on. We started this even during spring break to say what's happening in our city, how can we help each other, how can we keep this curve flattened on the coronavirus. Right now, the great thing, which is a blessing for Muleshoe, is we only have 14 cases that have been tested. Those cases have all been negative. So that's a great thing. There's no coronavirus cases confirmed in Muleshoe, and so that's good, but we have to still take extra precaution because we don't want it to get started here. So we're going to get through this together. We're going to work through it together. If you get into an issue and you need to call a teacher or administrator, please call us. We want to help you as you help your kids. And kids, please remember to do your assignments. We're going to get through this in a way that will be positive and confirm that the Lord has a plan to go through all of this. So students, obey your parents. This is a trying time. It's a trying time for you, but it's also a trying time for your parents. Parents, please be patient with your kids, but also continue to discipline them when they don't act correctly. And then I want to just leave you with this. Please wash your hands. Stay healthy, mentally and physically. Flatten the curve. God bless you, and God bless Muleshoe.
And if you would like to see that message from Dr. R.L. Richards, you can head over to our website, Twitter feed, or Facebook page, as we shared that in all those places. We're trying to share so many of the things from the city, county, and our local organizations as we can through our social media posts, but lots going on. And, of course, check MISD's Facebook page as well. It's time now for the weather forecast, brought to you today by K&K Pharmacy, where they remind you to please use their drive-through window or call 806-272-7511. Place your order, and they will deliver it to your house as well, or use the drive-through window there at K&K Pharmacy as their store doors are locked due to the coronavirus outbreak. K&K Pharmacy right here in Muleshoe at 1411 West American Boulevard, where Christine K. or any of their helpful employees want to help you get rid of your weekly pill box. Find out how K&K Pharmacy can simplify your meds with the K-Pack Custom Medication Packaging Program, available now at 1411 West American Boulevard. Call them 806-272-7511. K-Pack Custom Medication Packaging, available now at K&K Pharmacy, where they can simplify your meds and get rid of your weekly pill box. Well, looking at our weather forecast for today, first, we ended the month of March with Muleshoe, Mesonet Stite getting 1.5 inches of rain, so a successful March, as we're usually, the average is way below that. The Earth Mesonet site right next to Toke Plant got an inch and 59 100ths for the month of March. But looking at our weather forecast for the entire Muleshoe area, it has really warmed up into spring-like weather, and everything's turning green. Sunny today on Friday, high near 60, so we'll cool down today on Friday. Breezy conditions with a north wind between 20 and 25 miles per hour, decreasing to 10 to 15 miles per hour Friday afternoon. Saturday, partly sunny, high near 60, east-northeast wind between 5 and 10 miles per hour, becoming south-southeast in the afternoon Saturday. Saturday night, partly cloudy, low around 40, south-southeast winds around 10 miles per hour. Sunday, mostly sunny, high near 75 degrees, south winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. And Sunday night, partly cloudy, low around 49, south winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Monday, partly sunny, high near 77 degrees, southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Then Monday night, mostly cloudy, low around 49, southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Mostly sunny on Tuesday, warming up all the way to 81 degrees. Tuesday night, partly cloudy, low around 48. Mostly sunny Wednesday, high near 81. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy, low around 48. Then Thursday, next week, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Mostly sunny, high near 76 degrees. But it's going to cool down and get breezy today on Friday, high only around 60, and then low around 32, high again near 60 on Saturday, and less windy Saturday night, partly cloudy, low around 40 degrees, then warm up into 75 on Sunday. K&K Pharmacy has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast. They remind you to call them at 806-272-7511, and they will deliver your order to your door, or you can go through their drive-through window at K&K Pharmacy. The Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, of course, has their lobbies closed and their offices here in Muleshoe as well as in Morton. There's a drop box there and a drive-through down at Morton that you can use to pay your bills, or you can go on their website, bcecoop.com, to pay your bills. Bailey County Electric also pushed back their deadline for their applications for their scholarship to April the 17th by 5 p.m., and go on to bcecoop.com and visit the community tab to download the packet to fill out for that scholarship. bcecoop.com. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments, so please stay tuned. Since 1925, AIM Bank is proud to be one of the largest locally owned and operated banks in West Texas. Our expert bankers have an in-depth understanding of the local economy, and we are proud to provide our customers with quick local loan decisions. At AIM Bank, we know that strong local partnerships are crucial for growth and success. Investing in you has been our focus from day one. We provide the latest in technology for your online and mobile banking with features like mobile check deposit. At AIM Bank, we care about your accounts as much as you do, so we pride ourselves on real personal attention because we are also your neighbor. We invite you to come in and experience the real personal attention AIM Bank has to offer. We want to know you because we live, work, and raise our families right here in Muleshoe too. AIM Bank is committed to making a difference in the communities we serve. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. And remember, the lobbies are closed there at AIM Bank here in Muleshoe, but they remind you can still use the drive-through window as well. Access them through their app on your Google Android stores or the iPhone app store as well. You can download that AIM Bank app free of charge. Of course, remember all the tips like social distancing, stay 6 feet away from other people, avoid large groups of people, and don't forget the city and county has banned any gatherings of 10 or more people in the city of Muleshoe along with the county of Bailey County. Protect yourself and your community. Stay at home when you're sick, plus stay home for at least 24 hours of no fever without fever-reducing medications. Cover your coughs and sneezes. Use a tissue or cough or sneeze into your sleeve at the elbow. Disinfect. Use household spray or wipe to disinfect surfaces and objects that are frequently touched. Wash your hands, scrub with soap and water for at least 20 seconds after you cough, sneeze, or blow your nose. Touch food, feed, or feed animals, or use the restroom. Those are some tips from Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Office. And don't forget, there's all kinds of new guidelines at the hospital, Muleshoe Medical Center, about visitors, and you might want to call beforehand before you go to any Muleshoe Family Medicine Clinic in Muleshoe. That's Dr. Burke and Dr. Purdy, 806-272-7531 or 806-272-7544 before you go in, and make sure you have an appointment. And if you're experiencing COVID-19 symptoms, shortness of breath, cough, fever, make sure to call beforehand. You can also call the hospital if you need to use the ER, 806-272-4524 before you show up. The Senior Center is continuing to deliver and have their drive-through for meals at lunchtime between 11:30 and 1 p.m. at the Senior Center, Main and Avenue D. You can call for more information, 806-272-4969. But all of their other activities, except the Temple Builders, is canceled, as they are still working out in the Temple Builders group, but using the 6 feet distancing during their exercise routines. Well, Susie Clonch called the other day and had a great idea for things families can do together during these trying times, like pick up trash along the side of the road. She said that is a wonderful exercise to get out and clean the highways around the Muleshoe area. The Muleshoe Country Club has a lot of new rules, but they are still allowing people that will social distance golf there at the country club. Call beforehand, 806-272-4004 to find out all of the information. Go out and walk in the park as long as you social distance, as it's still open here in Muleshoe. But be creative and stay away from people. Tuesday was Nina Lander's 90th birthday, and they celebrated with a cake. She's a volunteer helping with the meals there at the Senior Center on Tuesday. Of course, the Senior Center is closed to visitors, but Nina is a faithful volunteer there. So happy 90th birthday to Nina Landers. Hopefully we'll have some more on her in the near future. Johnny St. Clair wants to get a state historical marker at the old St. Clair's building here in Muleshoe, and he asks that anyone that worked there for any length of time, whether you're a DECA student or a full-time employee, he wants to hear your stories. You can contact him on Facebook, please. Johnny St. Clair, he would love to get your stories to go along with the application of people that worked at St. Clair's over the years for a state historical marker. Find him. He's real active on Facebook. Spring is here, and Frying Cogs 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe, Texas is your headquarters to get the season started out right and your yard and garden headed in the right direction with tons of seeds, potting soils, fertilizers, weed killers, and much, much more. Check out the special of the month, good through the end of March. Get a fiberglass handled round point or square point shovel, bow rake, or hoe for only $11.97 while supplies last. Good through the end of April is the Dynaflex 230 10.1 ounce elastomeric sealant or the Dynagrip 10.3 ounce all-purpose adhesive, both 2 for $4. Good through the end of March is the 9 3/4 inch straight aviation snips marked down to $7.97. Brand new line of knives by True Knives, like the Classic Series, designed right here in Texas. True Utility Clipser stainless steel folding knives and money belt clips, and the True Utility Fish Base, which is 18 tools all in one. Available now at 401 South 1st Street, Muleshoe, Texas. Frying Cogs. They're open Monday through Saturdays, 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. Well, the Bailey County Courthouse is closed to the public. They ask that you visit their website, www.co.bailey.tx.us, where you can find phone numbers and email addresses for all the offices there at the Bailey County Courthouse. But again, it's closed to the public. Make sure to look on our website, MuleshoeTV.com. Click on the Sweetheart tab at the top of the page as we named a new Sweethearts, Danny and Robin Dickerson. And as Danny has recently retired after many years working at Toke Plant, there next to Muleshoe. So have a great retirement to Danny Dickerson, and you can hear that full Sweetheart program on our website. We noticed most of the churches did not have services for people to attend, but we shared lots of things on our Facebook and Twitter feed, including the live stream that we're doing now every Sunday morning at 11 a.m. MuleshoeTV.com. You can join Stacy Connor and the volunteers and the musicians there at First Baptist, along with Abby Maines, the youth minister, has a message as well. Also, we shared Curtis Shelburne's message from this past Saturday through his YouTube channel, as well as the First United Methodist Church services and the Calvary Baptist Church. Find them in their entirety at MuleshoeTV.com. On your prayer list today, remember Frank McCamish, as he has recently undergone surgery, and keep him on your prayers as he's had a rough time of it. Remember Eddie and Gail Morris, Carolyn Johnson, David Tips, Judy Hubbard, the wife of former longtime Earth UMC pastor Gary, Harold Redwine, the father of Susan Cage, Becky Hawksbergen, who's been battling cancer, Maureen Hooten, Barbara Blackman, Jean Allison, Betty Noble. Joe Jinks needs to be on your prayer list today, along with Judy Lambert, who is in assisted living in Lubbock. Please continue to remember Sally Ellis and Susan Kirby, Leonardo Aviles, Kearney Scoggin, Buck and Lynn Campbell, Mary Nell Bleeker. Debbie Trider needs to remain on your prayer list today. Please continue to remember the family of June Wagnon, also the family of Jadon Gallman. Remember, please, the family of Nell DeShazo Weems, who grew up here, the daughter of Mary DeShazo, as she recently died. The family of Ernest Latham, the uncle of David Markle, needs to remain on your prayer list today, as well as the family of Don Copley and the family of Chris Dominguez, the family of David Lewis and Benny Sue Free. Please keep all these families grieving the recent loss of a loved one, along with the family of Tina Villalobos. Also, one more thing before we go that I should have mentioned earlier, when 5 Area announced their free Wi-Fi hotspots as a courtesy to all their customers. They have amped up your broadband speed into their customers' home. I know we were paying for 25 by 25 upload-download speed from 5 Area, and it is now nearly 100 by 100, and that is awesome that they're doing it during this time of social distancing and people trying to stay at home. Increase internet speeds for all their customers at 5 Area Telephone. You can find more information on their website, 5area.com. Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain News programs available free of charge on demand on our website, MuleshoeTV.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. The Sequest House is being restored. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
The Sound of Texas is brought to you here on MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They're celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric since 1939. They're owned by the members that they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online at bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope you enjoy this Sound of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
In 1886, a preacher bought 2.5 acres of land in Mason and went to work building a mansion.
He would be the only English-speaking Methodist Episcopal minister in the county. All the rest were German.
Jan Appleby of Mason says the 5,000 square feet house has 22 rooms.
And 14 fireplaces in the house. And there were 2 in the basement. One's been closed up, so there's still 1 in the basement, so 15 altogether.
The house has balconies, cupolas, porches, staircases, stained glass windows, arches, and the first shower in Mason. Wooden banisters and wainscoting are in black walnut and longleaf pine.
This house is, I think a hurricane could hit it and it wouldn't move. It is solid rock. There's rock behind all these walls, 12 inches thick in the interior, and most of the outside walls are 18 inches.
The preacher who built the house was also a stonemason and contractor.
All the carvings in the limestone out there he did by hand.
The house was sold to a Swedish bootmaker named Sequist, and his family lived there for nearly 100 years before the house went on the market.
It had basically been abandoned for about 9 or 10 years. Windows and screens were broken, and cats, about 100 of them, possums, raccoons. It was in pretty bad shape.
Jan is with the foundation that bought the house and has spent 5 years restoring it. Work should be finished by next year.
It will be a multi-purpose building for weddings, parties, wine tastings, little art shows. Outdoors, we'll have an outdoor wedding venue, picnics, reunions, things like that.
The old house has been a meeting place for groups of all ages.
Back in the 40s and 50s, they did have proms in the ballroom on the third floor.
Tours of the house take place the first Saturday of each month from 10 to 2.
The tours run $15 for adults, $5 for kids 8 to 12, and then 7 and under are free.
Jan Appleby says the Sequist House in Mason is on the National Register of Historic Homes. The restoration is expected to cost upwards of $500,000. People on the foundation board says they couldn't stand to see the house deteriorate. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.